Hey, what is going on, guys? Thanks for checking out this video, My Sports Gematria. In this video, I'm going to go over the MLB game for Thursday, July 15th, 2021. I'm going to show you highlights of each side, and it's going to be up to you to determine who you think will win based on the numbers. I encourage you to add additional information on top of this if needed for you to feel confident in your own pick. And if for some reason you're curious to know who I'm picking in this game, you have to draw my picture on my picture always writing, underlined, and italicized. For more information on that, please read the description of this video. I wish you guys the best of luck in your picks today. Let's go ahead and get into the game. We're going to be looking at the only baseball game for Thursday, Red Sox versus the Yankees. The downside to this is we do not know who the probable pitcher is for New York as this time. So we're not going to be able to talk about it. And things could change based off of their starting pitcher. So keep that in mind as well. On this side of the screen is what I call my daily numbers, date numerology, Gregorian Hebrew calendar. And then on this side of the screen is what I call my game numbers. The way that I have it structured here is I have the away team up top. This is their manager's record. This is the starting pitcher right here, his numbers, his birthday, the number that he wears. This is the season record for the away team. In the middle here is the all-time head-to-head between the two teams as well as for the season. And at the bottom here is the home team, their manager, their season record, and their pitcher. We don't know who the starting pitcher is for the Yankees. That's why it's blacked out. We don't know who it is as of this time. So this could change. All these numbers can change based off of the pitcher. So keep that in mind. And we are still 4.5 days away. So anything could change from here until then. But let's look at this game here, Red Sox versus Yankees. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to show you numbers that favor the Yankees to win this game. And then I'm going to show you numbers that favor the Red Sox to win this game. And what's really tough about baseball, and one reason why I don't really like baseball in general, I enjoy the challenge, but it gets me frustrated really easily, and it gets under my skin very easily, probably too easily. Just because their games are played in series, so the Red Sox and Yankees, they're gonna face each other for 4 games straight from Thursday all the way through Sunday. And if you look at the numbers, they don't change that much day to day. And same with the game numbers. The game numbers don't change that much from day to day. So what can hit today can hit tomorrow. What can hit tomorrow can hit the next day. What can hit the next day can hit the next day. It really can be interchangeable from day to day, and that's what gets under my skin is when you see some numbers that look really good. It doesn't have to hit that because those numbers could be just as good for the next day as well. But let's look at the Yankees. If Yankees are going to win this game, we're going to look towards the Gregorian. Today is a day with 43 date numerology on the Gregorian. It is the 15th of July, and the Yankees can get their 47th win for the season, the 15th prime number, as they sit on 43 losses for the season. The manager for the Yankees would sit on 191 losses regular season, which is the 43rd prime number, as he gets his 283rd regular season win, which is the 61st prime number. The reason why I have this marked is because if the Red Sox lose, they would become 6-1 head-to-head against the Yankees for this season, like 61. 283, the 61st prime number. 61 is the 18th prime, and today has 18, 43, and it's the 15th. So, Yankees, they can get their 47th win, the 15th prime, on the 15th of July, as they sit on 43 losses. Today with 43 date numerology, their manager can sit on 191 regular season losses, the 43rd prime, as he gets his 283rd all-time, or excuse me, regular season win, the 61st prime number. 61, the 18th prime, today with 18 date numerology as well. Red Sox would become 6-1, Yankees would be 1-6, but they become 6-1 like 61, head-to-head with the win. This is the Yankees coach 474th regular season game, so that 474 can match up with the 47 win. And In regards to 18 date numerology, it also has 27 date numerology on the Gregorian, and the Red Sox can become 27-18 on the road with a loss. This is the 2,277th all-time head-to-head matchup between these two teams. 2277 just looks like a big number 27 today with 27 date numerology. That could affect the Red Sox sitting on 27 road wins. But the starting pitcher for the Red Sox is Eduardo Rodriguez, and his name sums to 191, the 43rd prime. And if we look at 43, 43 spelt out sums to 140, and it's going to be his 140th game starting. Red Sox could get their 37th loss for the season. It is the 15th of July, 7/15, 15/7. 15/7 is the 37th prime number. 37 sums to 57, and Red Sox pitcher wears the number 57, and they can get their 37th loss for the season. So that would be the narrative for Yankees to win this game. Pretty straightforward. Also, Yankees could sit on 1,039 all-time head-to-head losses against Red Sox with a win. 1,039 is the 175th prime number. 175 is just an anagram of 715 or 157, it being the 15th of July. So that would be the narrative for the Yankees. They have some pretty good numbers. What would it look like if the Red Sox were to win? Now keep this in mind, we don't know who the starting pitcher is for the Yankees. Numbers could change the outlook. But if the Red Sox were going to win this game, this is their 92nd game for the season, the Red Sox. Their starting pitcher, Eduardo Rodriguez, he sums to 92. If we pop in the number 92, we see that it sums to 145. And in the 92nd game for the Red Sox, whose starting pitcher sums to 92, this is his 145th game played. It's his 140th game starting, but this is 145th game played. 92 sums to 145. And the Red Sox manager, this is his 415th regular season game for his career. 415 is just an anagram of 145. 92 sums to 145. The thing about 92 is it also sums to 46 and 44. And the Yankees can become 46-44 for a season record with the loss, this being the Yankees' 46th home game. So they would sit on 46 wins for the season in their 46th home game, and then they would get their 44th loss. We know that the number 92 sums to 46 and 44. If we pop in the number 46, it sums to 46 and 44 as well. And Red Sox would get their 56th win for the season to go with, and 56 sums to 46 and 44 as well, as the Yankees become 46-44. Now, this is what frustrates me about baseball. Like I was saying, you know, Yankees can get their 47th win today. Tomorrow is going to be their 47th home game. Maybe they get their 47th win tomorrow. 2 games away is going to be Red Sox 47th away game. So again, these numbers do not change that much from day to day, and that's what's kind of frustrating is, yeah, the Yankees can sit on 46 wins in their 46th home game, and then in their 47th they can get their 47th win, or it can happen vice versa. The Yankees can get their 47th win and then head into their 47th home game with 47 wins. Vice versa, it can just happen either or. What else do we have? If we look to tomorrow's numbers, we see that today would be the 15th of July. Tomorrow's going to be the 16th of July, 16/7. The Red Sox manager is sitting on 167 regular season losses. And tomorrow, or the next game, would be on the 16th of July, but it'd also be a day leaving 168 left. So does the Red Sox manager go into the next game sitting on 168, or does he go into the next game sitting on 167 where he could potentially get his 168? And see, that's what's frustrating about baseball, because again, these numbers are interchangeable day in and day out. What can hit today can hit tomorrow. What can hit tomorrow can hit today. It doesn't really matter each way. You're basically just guessing. And tomorrow has 44 and 64 date numerology. Maybe the Yankees go in 64-44 for a record. 46 is just a reflection of 64. So, so that's what's confusing about baseball. They're very interchangeable. It goes back and forth. So sometimes, or at least what I like to do with baseball is I like to decode all the games for the day, and then I just try and like slim it down to just one or two games that I would actually place money on. I'll make a pick on all 10 games for the day, but I'll only place money on like maybe one of the baseball games, the ones that I really feel that I like. But even then, I don't even like to do it, honestly. But yeah. Oh, and one last thing for Red Sox, I guess, could be in their favor. Their starting pitcher, it's his 140th game starting. Date numerology of 43. 43 sums to 140. Red Sox could get their 1040th all-time head-to-head win against Yankees. 1040 kind of looks like 140. Kind of looks like it, but not really. But yet kind of does, but yet kind of doesn't. Maybe it goes with it, maybe it doesn't. Similarities there, sort of, but yet not really, but yet kind of. It's a toss-up. Well, hopefully this video helps. Thank you for watching. Thank you for the support, and I wish you guys the best of luck on your baseball picks.